about the Shakti leadership model, maybe that's the right context in which to explain this. That to become a conscious leader, you need to become a whole person. And by whole person, we mean psychologically whole. To have access to both your masculine and your feminine side. So in the Taoist tradition, they talk about the yin and the yang, that for everything that is true, its complementary other exists and is also true and has to coexist and be leveraged together for the chi, the life force, the power of life to flow. In the Indian tradition, it's the same thing. We understand that everything exists in its dual nature. There is Shiva, which is the masculine principle of consciousness and awareness. But just to be a conscious or mindful leader isn't enough if you don't also have access to Shakti, which is the creative, executive function of that consciousness of Shiva, right? So Shiva and Shakti are like the yin and the yang, and in the yogic tradition. So to be psychologically whole, you need to have access to both your presence, your mindfulness, your stillness, your masculine principle, and you also need to have access to your creativity, your empathy, your inclusivity, your collaboration, your ability to hold the whole process while you move forward. You know, while the masculine takes you forward, how do you take all of the system forward along, you know, in a kind of dynamic equilibrium? That is the feminine side. So in the Indian tradition, we have the concept of the Ardha Narishwar, which means the half male, half female God, that the divine self, that is each of us, is actually equal parts masculine and equal parts feminine, equal parts male, equal parts female, regardless of gender, right? So we know this. We know the brain has a right brain and a left brain. And, you know, we know that the right side of the body is different from the left side of the body. And my mentor also jokes that, you know, nature is moving towards that kind of wholeness anyway, regardless of gender, that we are looking to become that holy family reunion, that sacred marriage is looking to happen inside us. So as men grow older, they grow breasts biologically as well. And as women grow older, they grow beards, right? So there is a process that even nature is undertaking biologically, that our psyche is taking psychologically, you know, to become the integrated person within and not wait for someone else to complete you.